Take your dealership to the next level with over 6,800 on-air interviews with dealer and industry leaders. CBT News, dealers' most trusted source for news, content, and analysis. Welcome to CBT News with Cheyenne Malone.
Good Monday morning to you. I'm Cheyenne Malone. Thanks for watching CBT News. Let's get started.
Ford Pro is expanding its commercial auto coverage, Ford Pro Insure, to Maryland and Minnesota, enhancing its offering to small and medium businesses. Ford Pro Insure is now available in 7 states, underwritten by Ford's credit insurance subsidiary and powered by Pi Insurance. Minnesota introduces a unique choice between a standard and usage-based policy that leverages data from new Ford Pro vehicles, offering a 10% discount for businesses. Craig Carrington, Executive Vice President of Ford Pro FinSimple, highlighted the initiative's goal to improve fleet efficiency and productivity. Pi Insurance manages sales, distribution, underwriting, servicing, and claims for Ford Pro Insure, with the new coverage available through FordPro.com and PiInsurance.com. In June, Hyundai's global vehicle sales dropped over 6% year-over-year to roughly 352,000 units, pulling first half sales down by 0.9%. Despite strong U.S. sales, global EV sales declined significantly, with an overall 34% drop in June. Additionally, the wholesale volume of all-electric vehicles decreased to just over 17,000 units, and plug-in hybrid sales also fell by 34%. This marks the 8th consecutive month year-over-year decline for Hyundai's EV and plug-in hybrid sales. Notably, sales of top models like the Ioniq 5, Kona Electric, and Ioniq 6 were down, with the Ioniq 6 experiencing a 62% drop in the first half of the year. A recent J.D. Power analysis revealed that despite high sticker prices, EVs are more cost-effective than comparable gasoline-powered cars over 5 years in almost every U.S. state, excluding Maine and West Virginia. The study considered various factors, including transaction prices, taxes, gasoline and electricity rates, and incentives. On average, EVs carried a first-quarter transaction price of nearly $58,000, about $13,000 more than gas cars. However, the long-term saving on fuel, maintenance, and incentives makes EVs cheaper to own. The federal tax further enhances affordability, shifting buyer focus to lifetime costs rather than upfront prices. In New Jersey, for example, EV owners can save around $10,000 over 5 years due to the state's sales tax exemption on EVs. Experts remain optimistic that as EV prices drop, consumers' interest will grow. In a dramatic turn of events at a Pennsylvania rally on Saturday, former President Donald Trump was rushed off stage by Secret Service agents following gunshots, resulting in one spectator dead and another seriously injured. Elon Musk took to X, formerly known as Twitter, to quote, fully endorse Trump, wishing him a rapid recovery after he was taken to a local medical facility with what appeared to be blood on his head and ear. Musk, who had previously opposed President Joe Biden's re-election but had not endorsed any candidate, shared a photo comparing Trump to Theodore Roosevelt, who survived an assassination attempt in 1912. The shooter was confirmed dead, and Musk's recent endorsement follows reports of a significant donation to a pro-Trump super PAC called American PAC. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with Jonathan Jordan, Director of Retail Strategy at JM&A Group, to discuss his perspective on dealers' resilience.
Take your dealership to the next level with over 6,800 on-air interviews with dealer and industry leaders. CBT News, dealers' most trusted source for news, content, and analysis.
As CDK restores the systems, what are some of your recommendations for your dealer clients moving forward?
I think the first thing is to really take a step back and look at everything that you've done, throughout this outage, and make sure everything's accounted for properly. Make sure that, a lot of dealers have been keeping handwritten logs or logs on a spreadsheet, and making sure that that matches everything that's in your DMS, your lending system, your F&I menu. Because once all these deals get to accounting and get to the lenders for funding, we're going to have some challenges on our hands to make sure everything matches. The other thing I'll say is it's inevitable that some of these deals, we're going to have to get the customer back involved. We're going to have to re-sign some contracts. We're going to have to do some paperwork that maybe we couldn't do depending on the state you're in, the lender you're working with, the OEM that you represent.
Sure.
And our message is really get flexible. Get flexible with your F&I processes. Get flexible with how you interact with customers. If you have to do things remotely, if the customer wants to do things remotely, there's no reason, why you can't do that, why you can't sign contracts, present menus, even if you have to get in a car and go see a customer. Just really get flexible and make it a good experience for them, which we see not only is a better experience for the customer, but a better experience for the dealer and a more profitable one.
Well, that does it for us for today. But remember, it is easy to stay up to date with the most recent news and trends influencing the retail automotive industry. All you have to do is follow us. We're on TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook, and X, formerly known as Twitter. I'm Cheyenne Malone. You have a good one.
CBT News, your #1 resource for auto industry news and content.